I'm Richard Lewis, reporting for CardioRed.org. I'm here with the very disappointed Brazilian at ZQK from Team TargetDown. They've just gone out of the tournament, but have already provided us with some fantastic moments. Thanks very much for taking the time to talk to us. First thing I'll want to talk to you about is the game against Roccat, which you had in overtime, and I know you personally might feel like maybe you could have done a bit more. I know you're a bit disappointed, but I thought you made some great shots, and then there was a couple of errors with the bomb planting and whatnot. What's your take on it all, and how are you feeling?
Yeah, I think in the overtime we could have made maybe 1 or 2 rounds ST. It was a 2v2 and 1v2 situations that we could have won, but we couldn't. So, and as CT, it started well in the overtime, but did some mistakes. Yeah.
Well, I mean, you thought Roccat were going to roll over you, though. I mean, I know you guys weren't really confident going into that game, and yet you pushed them to overtime. What was going through your mind while you were playing? I mean, did you guys think, shit, we could win this?
Yeah, I thought at Train we could really win at first, because Train is a really strong map for us, and the game style in Train is not so different than in Brazil.
Yeah.
So it's kind of easy for us. Then Inferno, we have a lot of difficulty in Inferno, and Nuke as well. And even Nuke, I thought, was our best map in practice.
Yeah.
Nuke was our best map in practice, and we got rolled up in MTW and Roccat as well. 16-1 and 16-5.
I want to ask you about the Brazilian scene in general. I was talking to Zach a lot before he came over, and we've known each other a while. And when he came over at Y43, we were like talking about what it was like in the UK and stuff. And he said that no one cares about Source in Brazil, and you guys don't have like a lot of fans. And is that true? I mean, surely you've got people who want you to do well, and even maybe some 1.6 guys can say it's a Brazilian team going to a European tournament.
There are some people but not compared to 1.6. 1.6 have loads of fanboys in Brazil.
Kogu.
Yeah, they love Kogu and Fallen, and nothing compared to 1.6. But we have some people that cheer for us and stuff.
Does that make you disappointed? I mean, do you feel like you guys maybe deserve a bit more respect in terms of your achievements in your game?
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, I feel they don't really coverage they seem to not care at all. Even the 1.6 community.
So in terms of what you've done here, I mean, you've been out here for like, what, 2-3 weeks almost, is it? And,
2 weeks.
Yeah, and you've been doing this boot camp. I find that incredible that there's teams from Europe who can't go to events, and then you've been here for 3 weeks. Well, how is it you've got such great support, and how are you getting that support? Who supports you? How does it all work?
Yeah, it's really lucky, because the TargetDown owner, he's like, he loves Source. And yeah, he have the money to spend, so he just wants to, have a team to beat the Euros.
So does that mean you guys will be coming back to more European events after this? Because I know I-43 was disappointing. Zach said we're going to learn our lessons, we're going to come back strong, and obviously I think you've played great here, but just not good enough to beat some of the really strong teams. Are we going to see you at another European event soon?
Yeah, I really don't know. I mean, it was really disappointed this time. I also thought that we have learned our lesson, but you never have learned everything.
Yeah, there's always lessons to be taught, especially from great teams.
Yeah, but we might come back, maybe. Yeah. We don't know yet. We have to, go back and get a free time, because I'm like 100 hours on Steam.
Right, well, I'll ask you a little bit about who you want to win the tournament now, and I've been asking everyone, who do you think's going to win? Who do you think's going to flop, be disappointing?
Yeah, I think Roccat really deserves, because of the organization problems they have, and I think they are really good. it would be good to change also because their games win all the time.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, and flop. I don't know, maybe mouse sports or MTW.
Have you practiced against any of these teams in your boot camp for 2 weeks?
Yeah, we practiced with almost everyone, I think. Yeah.
Was there anyone that was flaming you, or anyone you would like to lose?
Almost everyone is famous. We are winning, and then they start saying, especially British players.
Yeah, it's always the way.
It's I don't understand, you know. But they just get one shot and they start saying.
What about?
It doesn't work on land and stuff.
What about the kind of other teams that have maybe surprised you? Because I know TargetDown were considered, outsiders. Maybe they could win, maybe they could finish top 8, whatever. But the Germans are doing really well at this LAN as well. I mean, even you must be surprised by that, right?
Yeah. So Logics beat TT Dragons, I think. We didn't practice. It was we didn't practice that much with Germans. We didn't practice at all, actually. But I don't really know their game style or their players. I only know Chugooks for
Okay, so moving on, I want to sort of talk a little bit about Global Offensive. It doesn't seem to have been well received in Brazil. I don't know if you guys have any thoughts about it, whether you would like to maybe play the game, if there was big tournaments, whether you would move over. Have you had a chance to play it and look at it?
Yeah, about these things, I'm really an open-minded person. I mean, I would go easily to CSGO if, both communities would. But I think it's hard because the 1.6 fanboys are it's like a religion,
Yeah, I know, yeah. They're just so non-receptive, I think, to the new things.
Especially in Brazil, it's like 1.6 for life.
So, finally...
The game is fun.
Yeah.
The game is fun.
Do you think it's fun? So how much have you played it? I didn't know if you guys had beta keys or whatever.
No, we just got a beta keys 1 hour before the event starts. But yeah, really good.
Were you disappointed to not maybe win in the tournament you played in? Because you were up against a pretty tough team in the first round, obviously with ESC, I think it was, the Polish. Was it nice to play people like that?
Yeah, it was really fun actually. I was really looking forward to play against the 1.6 top teams.
Okay, well, like I said, final question. Just what's been the best part about coming to Europe? I know you're disappointed right now, but what's been the best part about this LAN for you?
About the LAN or the trip?
It can be anything, actually, yeah, if you've got a good story.
Yeah, no, not really. It's just, we rented an apartment and we stayed for 15 days there. So it was really fun living with those 4 guys, and I really thank them, and also the TargetDown owner, Lippy, for the experience. And I hope to come back next time and do better.
Well, I know you've got a lot of fans out on CADRED.org, and the Brazilians have always made a lot of friends. So we're wishing you all the best. Safe journey home, and I hope you enjoy watching the rest of the tournament. Yeah. I'll probably see you at the main stage for the finals. Thanks for talking to us. And all the people out there at CADRED.org, do not go anywhere because the tournament is still underway. We're going to be bringing you the very best coverage and all the interviews from here, Copenhagen Games 2012.